Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to kind of make an announcement. Not really an announcement. Just kind of had a goal, something I wanted to do for the year. I'm kind of anxious about it. Kind of excited too. I'm gonna start doing my own YouTube channel, just kind of chronicling my journey through trying to learn guitar. Um, Yeah, because I learned when I first, it's been almost 4 years since I learned my nice little Ibby. And it's been a fun journey since I started really playing guitar. Because I had first act Volkswagen guitar that actually a family member gave to me. Probably back when I was 20, mid-20s, somewhere around there. So it's been about 15 years. And when I got it, I was always trying to learn, and every couple of years I'd pick up a guitar, and I was like, I just can't do this. And I had to put it back down, and I repeated that, and then about 4 years ago, it's like, okay, no, I really want to learn how to play guitar, because, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I love music. Huge music fan, I have been for my whole life. Love my metal, obviously, but it's just music. It's just something that's been a passion of mine always. So I decided that I wanted to start learning. And I realized, I'm like, well, if I'm going to start learning, I'm actually going to get a guitar that I want. So that's why I got this guitar. And I'm so glad I did. So, I mean, if you're a newbie that somehow stumbles upon this channel looking for a guitar, beginner guitar, find a guitar that you can play. It makes a huge difference. The first act, this is more of your standard type guitar, and the body is just bulky and the neck is thicker. So when I was trying to learn on this, and this is going to be out of tune because I haven't played this for, I don't know how long. Yeah, there you go. There we go. I'm going to do some fucking dissonant shit. Got it. Note that. Record. But yeah, the neck was just too big and I couldn't really get my hands around it, and it just never felt right. As soon as I got my Ibanez, it just felt better, and I actually wanted to play it, and I started pushing along. So yeah, this was my first real guitar. I call it Ibby. It's because it's Ibanez. Behind me, I got my two other favorite guitars. Yeah, they're all favorites. My Solar Jensen. Back there, my E-type. Fucking love that guitar. That was my first little bit more expensive guitar, a little more than this anyway, and it's fucking amazing. It's just, check out Solar. They make really good guitars. And then that one is my baritone, and honestly, I didn't know these things really existed. I don't remember when I came across it, but when I first decided that I wanted to actually get into guitar, I was like, actually, I think I might want a baritone guitar. I eventually decided against that because I'm like, well, it's the same thing, but I probably should learn something normal, which I kind of got away from anyway. But yeah, so I ended up getting this because I saw it used, and I really wanted a baritone, and that it just plays fantastic. Each guitar is up in their own tuning. This is my E standard guitar, and I took out the stock pickups in it, and I put in some Black Winter pickups, which are pretty high gain pickups, pretty hot pickups. My Solar, which why I say it's funny that I wanted to go with standard, but when I got my Solar, the Solar came tuned to D standard. So for the past 3 years, because I love that guitar so much, that's what I've been learning in. So yeah, E standard. If I start saying the wrong notes or whatever, it's probably because I learned that this is the note on that fretboard with that tuning. I just gotta remember half step up, full step up, D to E. And yeah, my baritone is B, drop B. I love that guitar, but that is my doom metal guitar. When I want to do my really doomy stuff, that bassy stuff, yeah. So good times. Now see, I got rambling, and I don't know where I was. I really don't know where I was. But, yeah. Don't expect coherency on this. I mean, I'm still in my pajamas, but right? Got my beard's all messed up. But yeah, I want to do this channel because when I started with my instructor, and because he lives in California, I started doing videos that I could send to him. At first, I did not think I'd be comfortable behind a camera. It's one of those weird things, but it is what it is. But the more I started doing it, and the more I started watching myself, and I'd even go back and watch my early stuff, I realized that it's actually a very valuable tool to be able to see what I'm doing at the time if I'm working on something, to see what I'm doing and what's going wrong and kind of dissect from that. But it's also invaluable because it shows you the progress that you have been making. Because sometimes you don't think you. The thing with guitar is it's frustrating, but it's also the most rewarding thing because you're struggling to learn something, and then after working at it, you get it. That's a great feeling. Then you move on to the next thing, and it just kind of repeats it. That's what I like about guitar. But while you're in that process, you kind of forget the progress that you made, and being able to go back and look on it's like, oh, yeah, I didn't think I was that good, but I'm actually much better than I thought I was. At least that happens for me. So, but this is going to be a whole bunch of just me fucking around, nonsense, and hopefully some people get some use out of it. I know I will, at the very least, being able to track everything. There's a lot of stuff I want to work on. I actually got 3 songs in an intro of a grindcore album EP that I just want to get done and get out, because actually I listened to it and I was like, you know what, it's not great. It doesn't have to be great though. It just has to be what you want it, right? Find your voice, do it. People like it, they won't. It's just the way it is. Just doing this to have fun, and that's you're gonna hear that a lot from me. Just have fun, relax. Good, bad, whatever. Just go for it, have fun, and you can share it with other people like I've decided to do, or keep it to yourself. And it's your call. And this whole setup that I got going on in here is my little playground. I call it Oral Effects Studios. I might change that to Genre Neutral Studios. I like that, genre neutral. Anyway, it's just something to fuck around with. But yeah, so if you happen to stumble across this and whatever, and you find it useful, awesome. If not, let's get off my nose, because I'm still learning what I want to learn, and it's the way it's got to be. So. Can't tell. I'm just barely waking up. It's been a long week. And I don't think so. I think kind of what I'm just kind of trying to want to put myself out there and do something that I haven't done, and just have fun with it. So I'm gonna do that. I will. There's stuff that I want to work, and there's stuff that's actually helped me learning just ways of thinking of things that I will probably pass along as I get to them. I'll do a gear rundown because I am really happy with my setup. It's not perfect, but it's my setup, right? And it's a lot of fun. Like the one that I'm having fun with right now, I'll show you this real quick. Turn the gain down Because if I don't, we're not going to have anything. So, this pedal, and my friends out there have already seen this, obviously, but it's such a fucking insane pedal. It's off the walls, and I tamed it a little bit, and I'm really pleased with it, but it's just it's called a Jupiter Effects Add Violence, and it's basically octave fuzz or a gated fuzz pedal, depending. I mean, it's got a really hard gate on it. Anyway, I just wanted to do a short intro, kind of get this out of the way, give me a feel for just recording a video and putting it on the internet, because this is actually going to be a big step for me. So if this makes it to video, good job me, because trying to put something out there, everybody knows me, I'm a pretty introverted person. It's going to give me anxiety. I mean, nobody's going to see it, but my friends. If I got more than 5 random strangers viewing this, that's awesome. But still, you never know, and that not knowing kind of causes some anxiety to spike, but it is what it is. And screw it. Let's just do it, right?